Okay, hello everyone. Hello in the 10th Devs and Holders meeting. It's great to have you here once more time. So this week, and as always, we are going from place where we talk more to the place where we deliver more. So this week we want to deliver more than promise. And so Bartek, go on.
Thank you, Tomek. So yeah, it's quite important day for us. I think we have been waiting for this moment. I think for first day in the project. So yeah, I officially can say that we met our promises. Today is the day when we will let you use our sandbox environment, and it will be first day when we together we try to use that in the way how we design and how we uh, think that it will be used, right? I hope. And yeah, so today's agenda, let's just quickly remind that Mateusz is today with us. Mateusz is our front-end developer, and I think that it will be nice to share more about the technology. Still we don't share whole code with you, but I think that Mateusz will share with you the function that we create to publish the base with the files. So it's good news that we deliver that without saying that we want to deliver that for you. But right now you can add memes or any images to your baits, and it will help us to improve our, I think, information on our application, right? So after that, I will say more about the Tor browser and settings that you need to choose to get access to our application. It's not obvious because normally there is, for example, JavaScript is blocked by default sometimes in the Tor browser, but we need to use that in our application. So I will show you how to change that if you have this problem, and then I will share with you the onion address that you can just type, and then you should be able to get access to the sandbox. So yeah, okay, Mateusz, I think that we can start with this official part, and then we can move to the sandbox.
Okay, thank you, Bartek. So let me just share my screen real quick. Yeah, I think you should be able to see the code by now. So we are using React together with TypeScript for our front-end development. So here's a component for adding new bait. So yeah, it's not that complicated, but as you can see and probably guess from those variables names, you can upload images for now. For now, it's only one image, but we are working on adding multiple images. And the way it works, when you add your image, it checks first if it's a PNG or JPEG, and if it isn't, it won't allow you to pursue further with adding your bait. But if it is, you will be able to publish your bait, and then what will happen is our code will encode the image file to base 64 to allow us to send that file to backend easily. And then the backend stores our files on Google Cloud Storage. And then when we ask backend for baits, it returns addresses to those images. Yeah, and I think that's all for now. You can see the code. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mateusz. It was a great presentation. Like you can see, we still working on new features for you. I'm looking forward for next week because probably we will be able to deliver the first version of our encryption function, and as well the groups. So I hope it will be quite big change in our application. Right now, like you can guess, there is only the bait option and following the other users, sending the simple chat messages. But this is the sandbox. This is the basic version, right? We're working on our features, and we need a little bit more time, right? There is all the joke in IT that 9 women can deliver 1 baby in 1 month, right? So for everything we need the time to deliver that. But okay, just skip my part when I'm just talking and just go to the what we are waiting for right now. So this is my Tor browser. And there were a lot of questions about how to download and get access to the Tornet. So you need to. It is the best way, in my opinion, the best and the safest way is to download the Tor browser. You can find the Tor browser on torproject.org, and if you go to that website and click to the download the Tor browser, there will be different. You need you need to choose your system, and then you should be able to install that browser, right? You need to remember that the Tor browser is mainly it works like Mozilla, because it's Mozilla, but it's a little bit different. And yeah, so if you are familiar with Mozilla, there is not much difference between these two Tor browsers. So yeah, when you get your Tor browser, there is options that it's with privacy and security, and you need to make sure that you have the standard security level. It means that you allow to use website features. It means that the JavaScript is enable for our application. Why is it so important? Because, for example, our DApp application for a MetaMask won't be able to work without the JavaScript, right? I know it's a little bit different than if you are, for example, familiar with the rules that the rules, they are shared for people who use the darknet and the deep web. There is the rule that you shouldn't use the JavaScript on a website, something like that. But because we want to share our code in the future with you, you'll be able to check what we have on our front end side, and it will be transparency. So you will be sure that there is nothing that is collecting data or something like that about you. So this is the one limitation that we need to face, and we need to agree together that the JavaScript will need to be accepted in our communication, because there is no other way to deliver some functions in our project. And yeah, so if there will be more different problems, we create special email for you with Tomek, and you always can ask our team about help or any options. Technical, of course, problems, not with the coin or pre-sale, is not for that. The mail is support support BigShortBet.com, and we will be waiting for your messages and for example some suggestions about the application and so on. So you can always send us email, and we will answer you the questions. I will just type the emails when we will move to the question part of our live. I will type the email once again for you on the chat on YouTube, right? And okay, so I think that you don't want to more talking heads today, so I think that is the moment that I should share with you the onion address. Tomek, could you help me and just copy paste the address on the YouTube?
Okay, I will paste it on YouTube chat. And also, if you want the onion address, you can find it on our website on BigShortBets.com on the tool site. So if you visit our site, the tool site, then on the top of the website, you have a sandbox Tor address.
Okay, so yeah. So like you can see, I just added my first bait for you. There is small introduction and some small explain about the rules that we want to share with you during the sandbox. Please keep in mind that there is still some options hidden for you. we need to make sure that they are safe and finished before we release them to you. So this is why you only can and you need to remember that for example, full encryption will be added in the next or future version of application. So there is still some places that we are not secure like we said, but we need time for that, right? So for example, messages are not encrypted right now. It will be added in the future. But still, for example, you can add your public baits and share information. We need to just start using that and create our community and try to figure out how and what you need, or how you will use that application and what you need in the first place to increase your user experience during the in our application for you, right? So like I said, this is my first bait. I hope you bite it up and help me get a reputation. and yeah, so looking forward to see you in application and just make some interesting discussions, or maybe share the informations about the market or other informations, right? And yeah, so I can quickly show you that, for example, you need to remember that you can search for different types of the information, for example, for text. And then we will be searching in the title and descriptions what you need to find. As well, you can use the hashtags and outer ranks. It's simple filter, I know, but still it's something that will you'll help to find more useful informations. We are aware that there could be an option that some spam, that this garbage information will be shared, or for example, empty baits and something like that. So this is why we want to share with you the options to search the more valuable informations. So can we get, okay. So I see that there is two interesting questions. And
Bartek.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I think we should show on the beginning, because don't forget that because we are working on the sandbox for quite some time. You and I and all the team, we have the MetaMask installed. So maybe we will do the one step back. I'm not sure can you uninstall the MetaMask plugin from the Tor browser right now, and we would show everyone how to install a MetaMask plugin in the Tor browser. Okay. Because without the MetaMask, you cannot log into to our sandbox. So it's a quite important step. So maybe we should. Okay. I think you have to go to the plugins and.
I know. So we can just.
So just give us a few seconds, and Bartek will remove the MetaMask plugin from his Tor browser, and we will show you the main step that you should begin using while you want to use our sandbox. So after installing the Tor browser, you have to install the MetaMask plugin. It works exactly the same way as the plugin installations in the Firefox, but we will show it to you step by step.
Okay, so sorry for that. So like you can see, the button just changed. There is no connection with MetaMask, but there is install MetaMask, and we will redirect you to the metamask.io. This is the official website that you can just take your MetaMask and uninstall your MetaMask and download the add-ons to your application. Like you can see, the MetaMask is seeing the Firefox. Don't worry, Firefox is a Tor browser, like I already said, but it's a little bit different. So if I click on that, and the Tor browser should add my add-on. There will be small problem with our presentation right now, because if I remove the MetaMask, there is no option that I will show you my seed for my MetaMask account. So probably we will quickly just skip.
Go on, Bartek. Don't worry. We are all like a family.
Yeah, for sure.
You can show us your seed words. Go on.
No. I don't see any option that I can share that. So please you can remind everybody that never share with anybody your seed for your address, right? So you can see the connect with MetaMask is right now the change. Okay, so let me just quickly change for our web, for our develop environment, because right now I just removed my main account from Tor Browser. So give me a second. So there is anything interesting that I can ask answer right now when I'm just changing the Windows. Philip, could you help me a little bit?
Sure. Am I supposed to ask you an interesting question myself, or?
No, there is anything on the chat right now that
That's exactly what I wanted to encourage everybody. I see that YouTube says we have 57 people watching now. Would be fantastic to have 57 questions. Not sure we would have the time, but definitely just make sure that you use the live chat and any questions that you might have. Let's try to answer them.
Also, everyone, we would like to encourage you to try to log into our sandbox and add some baits, because if we can see it live that you are adding a baits, it would be great for us. It will be very encouraging for us to see that you're logged in and trying.
And not only serving as encouragement for the development team, which is obviously extremely important, but also there is nothing better for development itself and the delivery of the product than seeing actually users enacting use cases in what we're seeing. So the more you can feed us of some real testing, the better the product can be created.
Okay, sorry guys, I had the problems with microphone. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for that. So once again, like I said, the title and descriptions is needed, and it's a required field, so you need to add them. You may be asking yourself why we have title and description, separately. But for example, then if Facebook or maybe Twitter has only one input for that, this is why description can be in the future the paid content. So this is why we need to separate that, because title will be always available for everybody, but description will be limited only for person who, for example, paid for access or something like that. Like we said, the image can be added to debate, and then will be available for everybody when you get this. And this is the main page. Like you can see, the reaction just changed. We showing you how your up and downs counts just change, and this is the ratio between your baits in the total, so it helps you to understand what's happened with your information, right? And this is the main page. Like I said, there is options like to search something. Okay, maybe not this word, but let's say, yeah, there is more than like that, so it's by the text, but you can just, for example, use as well the hashtags and the text, let's say something like that, limited to the author options, and it's help you to, for example, reduce the information from trolls and garbage information in the main page, right? There is always options to go to the somebody accounts and, for example, follow him. For now, following is more like to help you to find somebody and, for example, remember that somebody is interesting. But there is still, we are working on a special view that you will be able to only see the baits and information from following users, right? Okay, so when you are here, you'll be able to see all the baits added by this user, and as well you'll be able to start conversation with this person and send the information. I need to warn you that there is a bug with the chat, and we are aware about it, and we found it, I don't know, 1 hour before the release, but we say that we will deliver that sandbox, so I think that there is no problem that we will sending you all the messages 2 times. So we are aware of it, we are working on that, and I think that the next Monday or we will deploy hotfix to the production, so it's only a matter of time that it will be fixed. And okay, so like you maybe know, there is option to change your login, and this is the information for everybody who stays on the live. The login in our application is unique, so if you lose your chance to choose your perfect login, somebody can steal this from you, and you never be able to choose the same login again. And there is as well the description that you add for example, who you are and what you are looking for in this application. And yeah, it's quite basic, it's simple, it's stable, and I think that this is what we thinking that by saying that it's a sandbox. For sure we will adding new yeah, and there is option that because I just look on the chat. Yeah, so this is all I can say. I think that is a good time to move to the questions, because I think that there will be a lot of questions right now. So let's just move to this part of this presentation.
Okay, and if anyone wants to join to us live on the Zoom, we invite you. You can find the link below the YouTube video in the description. So please join to us, and maybe you are logged in the sandbox, and we can share some baits together and share some screens. So come on, don't be shy. Philip, any questions on the YouTube chat?
Unfortunately, no. We have more people watching, but we don't have any more questions.
I think that everyone are just so shocked that we have delivered the sandbox as we promised, and everybody is just watching with their eyes wide open, and maybe they are just downloading the Tor browser and MetaMask and start using. So maybe that's the reason why there are no questions. So
yeah.
So
okay, Bartek. So maybe in the meantime,
I want to add one thing. I want to thank our dev team. You're the great guy. You are the best. This is the best team where I'm working with, and you need to remember that you did a great job. I can say that loud and clear during this live. For everybody, you can. I need to say that, for example, Mateusz spends I think last 4 nights just fixing and changing anything for this sandbox. So there was not much sleep for us, but it was quite funny. And yeah, and I'm happy that we delivered that on time for you. Still, there is some bugs, I know, but yeah, this is a sandbox, so I hope you will help us to find everything.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we're not
there
naming
was-
any specific names here, but if there's a Polish game development company that wants some advice how to run projects fast on a deadline, just call us, and we're happy to
Yeah.
consult you.
Yeah. There was a lot of work, but I'm happy to say that our sandbox is finally deployed, and I hope that you guys will report all the bugs so I can spend more nights fixing them, so everything will be fine.
Okay, so I'm adding my first bait live. So as you can see, I suppose my screen is shared. I cannot see. Yes, yes, it is. What would you like to share? Oh, many things. So I'm relieved. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing it right.
I want to add one more thing. Keep in mind that the reputation is something that you earn, and you never can change that by the saying that we want to change our reputation. It's something that you can earn, but it's easy to lose. And keep in mind that it's not hard to lose your reputation, and it will be hard to back to the high levels of that, right? So please stay with the, let's say, in the culture way, how you say, share your information, what you share with everybody, because probably in the future you can just destroy your reputation and just decrease the level of in the production environment.
You are Morgan 4D, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will write something on the chat to you, and we will show everybody that it works. 3. I'm not sure what the 3 is. I suppose that's your nickname. Yo, Bartek. How is your life? Okay. Bartek, show me what can you see on your side, because I'm not sure.
Like I said, I removed my seed from Tor Browser.
You cannot log in. Okay. Oh, that's too bad.
For everybody, please keep in mind that if you are from Poland, we won't accept the Polish signs in your nick. So it need to be only the numbers and the signs, for example, with English alphabet. So please keep in mind that Polish letters won't be accepted by our system. So there could be information that it's already used nick, but it means that you are using the Polish signs in your nick.
Okay, so what can I do with my profile? Can I edit my profile? Yes, I can. Nickname must be exceeded 32 characters. Not exceeded 32. Okay, so
I can explain that for everybody.
Ding dong. Okay. My new name is Ding Dong. Great, it works. Yeah, Bartek, go on. Don't I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm just reading the chat and I see that we are not alone on our sandbox. I'm quite happy that you tried to destroy that for us. Please keep in mind that we create special email for you, support email, right? So let me just share the address with you on the chat.
Okay.
I need to inform you that if you ask anything about the pre-sale, about the tokenomics, about the token, when pre-sale will finish or start and something like that, I won't answer that questions. But if you ask about the sandbox, about the issues, problems, or configuration, then I will waiting for your email and I will happy to help you with that for sure. Okay, so any other questions or help that you need with Sandbox, or you just want to be alone with our product and be happy to use that?
No, everybody's on the Sandbox right now. Okay, so Bartek, maybe we should. Bartek, how big issue is for you that to log into the Sandbox right now? Is it very complicated?
I need to find my seed address, my seed.
Okay, so maybe you could add a new wallet for testing. What do you think?
I can, yeah, sure.
Okay, so maybe share a screen, and for everyone who never add a new wallet in MetaMask, maybe it will be helpful for them to see how to add a new wallet, because maybe not everyone have a MetaMask or MetaMask wallet. So
I'm not, I'm not happy about this idea, because in that case I will show the seed.
The new
I know
seed works,
yes,
but you don't have
it's
to
bad
use this
practice
wallet
for everybody, right? So
oh yes, true. But we will remind you that you never should to show the seed words to anyone. But maybe it will be helpful for everyone to see how you can add a new wallet. Okay. Yes, we can see your screen.
yeah, so when I click on a MetaMask, and the MetaMask just realized that I don't have a wallet. So when I get this started, there is option tab to import the wallet using your seed phrase, but I can just do it for you.
We don't want to see your real wallet and real seed words. So please show us how you create a new wallet.
One. Like you can see, please always read the information like that never collect keys, address, transaction balance, hash, and any personal information. Never collect your full IP address, and never sell data for profit ever. And keep in mind that seed is only for you, and there is no option that somebody will need your seed. Okay? So right now, I need to just create some password. And this is my seed right now. Quickly, just one. So right now you need to just write down this.
Bartek, we cannot see your seed and on wallet because you're sharing one window.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're safe. You're safe. We cannot see your seed phrase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just back once again.
I thought my YouTube just froze, but I just realized. Okay, now we can see. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, where's my MetaMask? Okay. So if I create a wallet and I agree on that, the seed will be created, and then I should write down on the paper. Please keep in mind that never store your seed on any software, on any devices. For example, your computer, phone, you can't make this photo of that. It's the best way and safest is to write it down on a paper.
Yeah, print it out and hide it in your diary or anywhere you keep your documents in paper, because the one of the most common ways for hackers to steal your coins and your wallet is to find the screenshot or any other form of keeping your phrase words on your device. So if you for example make a screenshot on your phone of the phrase words, and someone will break into your phone and find the photo with your seed words, it's as good as having your wallets in the same moment. So as Bartek said, remember to not keep your phrase words on any device. Print it out and hide it safely in your drawer or anywhere else, and well, place like that.
So my new account is created. There is 0 coins, right? It's empty, but still I can just sign the message to authorize, and then system will create the new account, and I am able to see everything over here and use that. And this is what you need to do to get the access for now, of course, because it's very important to just say it loud that in the future, without coins, with BigShortBets coins, you won't be able to get access to the application. Right now, it's for free for everybody without any limitations, but in the future, you need to have the coins to get the access, right? And yeah, so this is how you can create new wallet and log into if you don't have that wallet. Yeah, so last chance. Can I change the name? Will it be unchangeable once and steps? I prefer to ask at the beginning. No. So if there is option that if you create your login, right, and you'll set your nick, and then you will want to change that, and there will be option to do that, right? Only requirement is that to be unique in our database. So if you choose then, for example, login that is already existing in the database, the system won't change your login. But if it will be new, and there will be always option to change that for any time. So if you, for example, right now have a login like I don't know, my login 1, and then you will change to my login 2, system will help allows you to do that. Okay, guys, any other questions that I can answer?
Maybe Bartek, we will show everyone how the chat works while we're on, while you're logged in. So, how can I find you?
This is the tricky part, right? Because we want to be anonymous, and it's hard to find. Right now, we don't give you options to find. If you publish any information and you, for example, share with somebody your nickname or your address, public address, you'll be able to find this. But there is no search bar to looking for new users in the database, right? So right now we don't want to share with that because we are not sure that it's safe for everybody. But maybe in the future there will be option to, for example, share with you the key that it allows you to, for example, invite a friend to chat room to follow your account, but without giving them any information about your account in the BigShortBets application.
Okay, so how can I find you, Bartek? Maybe you add some bait.
I can add some bait. So let's say I'm...
Okay. You can see Bartek window on the left and mine on the right. We are both online.
Yeah. Oh, I see that it's test live.
Yeah.
CDP.
Bartek, can I search through the keywords?
Yeah. So if I publish that right now and you type the search keyword, for example, the cyberpunk, the bait will you should find my bait with the hashtags. And for example, if you click on live, for example, the system will show the baits and everything, right?
Live. Okay. No. Search. No. Oh, text CDP. No. Okay. What kind of hashtags have you added?
You're asking in the application? I just have live, test, and CDP.
Okay, live.
But you can use only one. There, the search bar is working. But if you need to only type the one, and then we'll find all the at least one needs to match to your search.
Okay, I can see your bait. So now I'm entering into your account, and I will follow you. Okay, now I'm following, and I will write to you something on your chat. Okay. Oh, Bartek, so I can see that it doesn't matter from which wallet you are logged in. It connects all wallets in one MetaMask plugin. Yes. So
yes.
Great. Okay, great. Because I can see the message that I wrote to you when to your other account.
Yeah, so you can just type to the new one, and I will answer you.
Okay. New message. So, okay. Can you show us a message that you have received and write something back to me? Oh, that nice. What can I buy? Is that a OnlyFans or what? Good price. But what?
So you can see, everybody, this is quite simple. We're still working on that, but still, it's a 2-month. I'm so happy that we delivered that. The groups will be available in the future, so you can still start searching for people who helps you to build the community in the private encrypted groups to for example, build new GameStop actions or something like that. So yeah. We will inform you. There is a special hashtag, what is called the core team, and I will try to post there all the changes that we are all the changes that we deploy to the sandbox. So follow me, bait up with my baits, and you should be able to see everything in the first place about the changes in the application, right? Okay. Can I change the name? I'm just quickly checking there is anything that there is option about should I use the VPN before installing Tor to increase the security of my data, or it's not necessary. Yeah, it could help, but let's say it's cover, I don't know, 5% of the scenarios that it could affect your security, but it depends on you how safe and how secure you want to feel, right? For me, I don't see a point to do that, but yeah, you can just make it. For example, there is, I think the Opera GX has built in a VPN, so you can use, for example, that browser to download the Tor browser, then feel safe to use that, for example. How often Sandbox will be updated on your main branch? So the main functionalities we want to deploy it every Friday for you for live. Maybe before the live, we will see. I don't want to share the exact hour and date because it will be hard to deploy, and then you all be ready to check that or something like that. So it will be announced during the live, I think. But the hotfixes we want to deliver as fast as possible and as often as it will be an option, right? So for example, I know that there is right now, this is the bug with the login, we know, and for example there is the bug with the chat, and we want to add this next Monday, maybe Tuesday, we will see. But yeah, the hotfixes will be happening all the time, but the main functions we will deliver maybe every week, maybe 2 weeks. It depends how complex and hard it is to secure everything and prepare in a way that it's ready to use for you. Okay, there is anything that I missed on our chat? Any questions, topics?
No, I think that we are done for today. So if there are no any new questions on the chat, and I think that's all that we wanted to show you today. It's time to start the weekend,
yeah.
Isn't it?
What weekend? It's time to hot fixing.
Yes, it's time to start weekend. I mean, it's time to start walking for this weekend. No, I don't want
But
to
I
be.
wish you can see that, Tomek is starting weekend, but we will losing our free time and Okay,
That's
guys.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, and if you have any problems and questions, keep in mind support email is open for you. And see you soon. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.